What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm happy to share with you something that I received from a tool brand that I've seen pop up all over social media called Olsa Tools. So I wanted to give a nice shout out to those guys because they're honestly a really cool brand. I've looked into them, done some research about them, and then I've also been in touch with them, and they're just really responsive. They're just really nice people to work with. Not to say there's not tool companies out there not nice to work with, but when you're usually a small channel like myself, it's very hard to do collaborations. It's very hard to get companies to reach out to you or even respond to your messages. But Olsa Tools, they responded really quickly. I had questions about their tools, but then I also wanted to try them out myself. And in all fairness, I reached out to them to see if there was any kind of partnership that I could do with them to try out their tools. And to my surprise, even though, again, I'm a small channel, they said sure, and they have sent me what's in front of you guys. So if you could see this, they sent me a combination wrench 15-piece set that's metric. I did ask them for the metric set because most of the stuff I work on is metric. And then they also sent me a kneeling pad, which as you get older and your knees start to hurt like mine, these actually come in handy a lot more than you realize. So really excited about this as well because I think it's going to make my life a lot easier when I'm working on the cars and I'm not using a creeper or a stool. I'm certainly going to take advantage of this. We're actually going to be changing the brakes on my car, so that's going to come in handy really quickly. But with that being said, I really have seen a tremendous amount of pictures and videos of these tools online, and they look quite impressive. And so I wanted to give them I wanted to try them out. I wanted to see what they were about, check their quality. And so that's what I intend to do. So in this video, I'm going to just primarily give you an overview of them, give you my initial impressions, and then I'm going to make a separate video where I'm actually going to do a head-to-head where I'm going to show the quality of these comparative to some of the other brands that are out there on the market. So if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for that video. But without further ado, we'll take the plastic off this, and then I'll give you guys my initial thoughts. Okay, guys, so I have got the plastic off of these, and I do want to address something. In the introduction of this video, you heard a nice noise happen because one of the wrenches were falling. My box was pretty well loved by the shipping company. I'm not going to name who the shipping company was, but they tend to always do this with my packages for some reason. It looked like it had been kicked like a football, but we'll leave it alone. So that was one of the wrenches sliding out of the plastic, out of the foam, but that is not Olsa Tools' fault. That is actually the shipping company's fault. But with that being said, I do have to show you guys this. So this is really, really cool. And from an organization standpoint, this is going to look really slick in the toolbox. You have the whole 15-piece wrench set in this laser cut foam that has all the sizes out here and at the bottom. And this kit is has a like I said, it's a 15-piece set, but it has sizes 8, 9, 10, 11, and it goes from 12 through 22, which is pretty cool. This particular wrench set, it offers a 12-point box end, if you could see that. And then it also offers a 15-degree angle offset. The materials that it's made out of is 6140 chrome vanadium steel, which is pretty common for most of your hand tools nowadays. That seems to be what most folks are making them out of. Overall impressions, though, I can tell you, they look phenomenal in pictures, they look phenomenal in videos online, but until you actually get them in your hand, you don't really understand how impressive they actually are. They have a really good weight to them. Again, this is the 12-point variant. It does have that slight 15-degree taper there that you can see, so it flares up. Really helps when you're getting into tight spaces to have that little bit of offset to just give you some room. But my initial impressions of this set of wrenches is it's really good. And again, not paid to say any of this, by the way. I do want to put a disclaimer out there. Olsa Tools sent me this for free, but not paid or endorsed in any way by them, and I'm not expected to say anything about these tools. So this is my genuine thoughts and opinions here. So just from the price point of these wrenches, I think these retailed for around 90 bucks. You do have a 10% coupon, and it looks like this is the one they have online. So you can easily get 10% off of these, at least right now at the time of this video, which is October of 2024. But Olsa Tools, their slogan is do more, do better. They are trying to be a more economical tool brand, but not sacrificing quality. So that's kind of been what I've noticed from their company, is they're really trying to pride themselves on, you don't have to sacrifice quality, but you don't have to spend a ton of money, and you can still get some really cool stuff like this trick laser cut foam here that just, one, presentation wise looks phenomenal, but two, it also keeps your toolbox very organized. And nowadays, to get a comparable set of wrenches like this in a foam cutout from several other companies, you're looking at sometimes between double, if not triple, the cost that Olsa Tools is selling theirs for. So I think it's a really cool option for the people out there that want to get a good quality set of wrenches at a decent price point, but they also want to have the organization as well. So all that to say, my initial thoughts are these things are really cool. Now, obviously, I need to use these tools, and that's what I intend to do. I have to change the brakes on my car, so I'm actually going to be using the kneeling pad and these wrenches to do that job, and I will make a video how that goes as well. I'll give you my thoughts after I use these wrenches too, just to let you know how they've held up, because obviously they're not going to be nice and shiny and scratch-free for long, because I will use them and bang them up. So I will certainly let you know how they hold up after that. But I do want to point out, so there's some notable things on the little card that they give you. First and foremost, these have a lifetime warranty, which is really cool. They also have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. They have a 90-day risk-free trial. They also guarantee a 30-minute response time. So all of those things are really impressive, all things considered. I will go ahead and be transparent with you. I had to warranty out a gear wrench a couple of weeks ago, and the communication was very dismal. I sent an email, didn't hear a response, finally ended up having to call them, and unfortunately they told me that it was going to take about 8 weeks to get that that particular item back. It wasn't the wrench, it was the swivel socket, my apologies. And it's now October of 2024 gear wrench, and I still have not received my socket that was broken. So I had to buy another one from a different brand to get the job done, but that's nor here or there. So Olsa Tools seems to have really good quality tools. They frankly have really good packaging, really good presentation, and how this laser cut foam is set up for the wrenches and how it holds it together. And then they also seem to stand behind their product, which is really cool as well. And I can tell you, just in the communications that I've had with them, it has been very positive so far as well. So with that being said, if you've seen these on the internet like me and you've been on the fence about them, you wanted to give them a shot, I honestly think my initial impressions are really good. I think it's a pretty good quality set of wrenches, and I wouldn't be afraid to buy these. Now, with that being said, I will, like I promised, share with you guys my thoughts after I've actually used them to let you know how I think that they will hold up in the long run. Last but not least is the kneeling pad. As I mentioned before, as you get older like me and your knees start to not be as cooperative, something like this is very helpful to have around the shop. In this particular case, this Olsa Tools branded one is really good. It's high density foam, really good quality, has some flex to it, so it'll be able to contort to the ground. Has just enough give to where it will add support, but also be soft enough to really help with the impacts on your knees. So overall impressions, I think it's really good. It's very comparable to other items on the market, but theirs is actually priced really competitively as well. So I just want to shout out to Olsa Tools again for sending me these items to try out. Really do appreciate you guys for giving me the chance to make this video. And if you've enjoyed this, like I said, I will be making a head-to-head comparison of these wrenches to some of the other wrenches I have in my toolbox. And if you've made it this long in the video, I'll go ahead and share with you. Those wrenches are going to include Cobalt, Husky, Pittsburgh, and Gear Wrench. So those are going to be the ones I'm going to put head-to-head to these wrenches and give you guys my thoughts and impressions to compare those brands together. So really do appreciate you guys for watching. If you found value out of this video, please like, subscribe. If you're on the fence about buying these, have questions about these, or you have purchased these, throw your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from other Olsa Tool customers, I'd also love to hear from people that are interested in buying the tools, and maybe I can answer your questions for you as well. So with that being said, I really do appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support. I do try to answer as many comments and questions as I can, so throw those down there below. And as always, if you found value from this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in that next video.